Hey everybody, it's Laurie Blomer here. It is Sunday, September 29th, 2024, and today is my mom's 99th birthday. So happy birthday in spirit, Mom. So everybody wish Marion Bolts a happy birthday. She'll really appreciate that. Welcome to our card pull, the weekly card pull for spiritual reflection and spiritual inspiration. Every week I like to pull a card for that purpose, spiritual reflection, spiritual inspiration. I call it a helpful lens through which to observe your experiences over the course of the week for spiritual growth, and also for the purpose of becoming a better human being and just kind of learning. But I work with whatever deck I feel compelled to work with, either Oracle or Tarot. So this week I'm working again with an Oracle deck. It's Denise Linn's Sacred Travel Oracle cards. I really like this one, the Sacred Traveler. Many of you have seen me work with this one before. I like it because not only is it pretty, but more importantly, the messages are really good. Denise is very familiar with tarot, and a lot of the themes that are in this this deck are really resonant with tarot as well. Tarot they often refer to as the Fool's Journey, because the first card is the Fool, and he goes on a journey throughout life experiencing all these different things, and all the aspects of the human experience, and she calls it the Sacred Traveler. And really, there are many of those same elements in here, so I like this deck. So let's see, I'm going to pull a card and I'm going to tell you what jumps out to me intuitively, and I'm going to encourage you to do the same based on what you know about your life, the week that you have coming up. But again, it's really for the purpose of inspiration, and I'm not looking to do a predictive reading, but it never surprises me when it turns out to be a little bit predictive for myself and anyone else who's observing this, because I always state the intent. To pull a card that really speaks to not only myself, but anybody who's watching this video or reading the email that goes with it. Again, my friend Heather Coletti, very talented philosopher, life coach, and astrologer, is going to be providing her own spin on the card. You'll need to get the email, receive the email to receive her input there. But she'll talk about it in the context of what's going on astrologically. So you get that too. It's a twofer. All right, so I've been shuffling here, shuffling away. I'm going to split the deck, and whichever one my thumb lands on is the card that we're going to go with for this week. And it is this one, and the card is Answering the Call. The time is now. I like this card for a whole bunch of reasons. You can see it's very pretty. But last week, if you saw the video, if not, go watch it. We got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in tarot. It's one of the biggies in tarot that speaks to circumstances changing, such as the wheel turns. I mentioned in the email, probably in the video too, that this show, Wheel of Fortune, the popular game show in the US, actually gets its name from tarot. But it means circumstances have changed. Time is right, things are moving, so it means you got to act on it. And I love this because this card really speaks to that. And no, really, the time is now. So it's time to act. You know, she's sort of stepping out of the space that she's in. It's an open area. It's as if she's in an open garden and she's stepping into yet another open area. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're coming out of an enclosed space. It just means there's this gateway to walk through. And answering the call could be a call of service. It could be a call of my soul's really wanting to do something. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I just feel like I'm being called to do something. But of course, you got to answer it, right? And answering it does not mean that I have it all figured out. It means go through the gateway. To a certain degree, we think of the Fool's Journey. He takes a leap of faith. And we think of the Sacred Traveler. We're always on a journey here, but this means this is some aspect of your life. This is what I would take for inspiration, that there's some aspect of my life that's been calling me forward. And it could be a soul's calling that's positive. It could be a necessary change that needs to happen. And the time's really now, and fortuitous now to do it, because you're more likely to get the support and the circumstantial factors in place in order to be successful. So answer the call. Because guess what? The time is now. And I think the time started last week, the Wheel of Fortune. So if you haven't gotten going, get going, okay? Would love to work with you. Would love to hear how your week goes. My name is Laurie Blomer. My website is laurieblomer.com. My email address is laurieblomerpsychic@gmail.com. Again, would love to hear from you. Would love to work with you. Really wish for you an inspired week. Walking through gateways, because the time is now. Go for it. The universe has your back. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week.